Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here at Ollie's Bargain Outlet to check out all the new incredible arrivals for this week for an insane cheap price. So let's dig in to see what we can find. Okay, we're starting off with all of these tools by heart. The prices are going to shock you. So here we have a 20-volt battery charger kit. Normally $95, but at Ollie's is only $29.99. There's also this 40-volt lithium battery, normally $98, but at Ollie's it's only $39.99. How about this cordless hybrid magnetic light up to 14 hours for only $24.99, normally $79.99. A 2-gallon compressor, 120 psi cordless for only $39.99, regularly $113.88. That is crazy. Moving on to this 20-volt random orbit buffer, powerful performance with up to 2,900 RPM for only $24.99. They also have this 0.08-inch pre-cut trimmer wire for only $4.99. A 20-volt cordless sander for only $24.99, normally $59.99. Right down here, we have the automotive hand vac with 4 accessories for only $19.99, normally $49. Then we have this cordless self-standing hot glue gun for only $19.99. That is half price of what you would normally pay elsewhere, which is $39.97. Here we have the Pro Grip Utility Knife Quick Change Blade for only $3.99. Everyone can use one of those. Next, we have this 32-ounce bottle of the carpet cleaning formula Oxy Permanent Stain Remover in the Fresh scent for only $4.99. Here's a 12-inch hard-bottom tool bag, durable construction, has a shoulder strap, and has a waterproof bottom for only $14.99, normally $44.99. These would make such incredible Father's Day gifts as well. This is a premium dusk to dawn security pack light for only $14.99. Moving on to this 6-inch bench grinder with LED lights and adjustable tool rests for only $39.99, normally $79.99. Here we have a 2-gallon wet dry vac with large capacity and has an extra ultra flexible 6-foot hose for only $39.99, normally $92.98. This is a 6-inch random orbit buffer, compact and powerful extended use with lock-on switch for only $19.99. A pruning saw kit, ideal for trimming small limbs and branches, lightweight, no oil required for only $49.99, normally $128. Here is a 35-foot pressure washer, high flexibility and kink-resistant hose for only $19.99, and it's made in the USA, and it's up to 3,800 PSI. Next up, we have this 40-volt cordless blower kit for hard surfaces and yard cleanup for $59.99, normally $148. Next up, we have this 3-inch stripping shovel for only $2.99, normally $9.88. So great deals so far off the bat. So these are just insane. Same with this heated jacket kit, up to 8 hours of runtime for only $49.99, normally $153. And right down here, I found this 35-inch garage storage rail, holds up to 300 pounds, normally $9.88, but at Ollie's you can get it for only $2.99. That is crazy. And for only $24.99, you can get this 17-inch hedge trimmer with attachments, works with cordless and gas attachments as well. And then for $99.99 is this 15-inch string trimmer kit, medium to heavy duty trimming, normally $158. Right down here, we have a 4-pack of 0.065-inch line and spool. Fits most auto feed string trimmers for only $6.99. Here we have a 17-piece screwdriver set, normally $26.93, and they have it for $14.99. And then I found an 18-inch hard bottom tool bag, normally $59.99, and they have it for $24.99. And these are incredible quality. Right here, we have a 6.5-inch circular saw kit, high-speed cutting, has vacuum attachment and bonus battery and charger included for only $59.99. And this is a cordless edger with attachments for only $19.99, normally $89. So those are all the tools. Moving on to some Five Below items. These are 11-inch fabric mirrors with strawberries. They also have a navy one with flowers, normally $5.55, but at Ollie's they're only $3.99. They have this donut trinket box for $3.99. They also have this adorable mouse and cheese trinket box for $3.99. 6-foot long warm white LED boba string lights for $3.99. They also have the pink cowgirl hats and the pink and white cowgirl boots, along with the pink tulips, and these are all $3.99. So everything on this end cap is only $3.99 from Five Below. So be sure you check your Ollie's if you love the items from Five Below. I also found some fabric rolls from Joann Fabrics for only $19.99. That was some white stretchy fabric. They have this multi-colored one here, and they also had an all black one. This is a 6.41 ounce bag of the black pony bees, normally $3.99, and Ollie's is selling them for 99 cents. And a no-sew throw kit, 48 by 60, 100% polyester. These are only $7.99, normally $29.99. They also have huge rolls of yarn in multiple colors for only $4.99. And they also had this yarn right here, and these were only $1.99, normally $8.49, and those all came from Joann Fabrics. So they are still getting items in from Joann. So don't give up if you've been searching for any of the items. Here is the Nature Well Cheeky Endless Summer 10-ounce bottle of the body wash and a 9.5-ounce bottle of the body cream for only $10. They do have a few different Tommy Hilfiger button-down shirts for only $19.99. They do have multiple sizes as well. And they have this Wrangler button-down shirt for only $9.99, normally $29.99. And a few colors in the Dickies Performance shirts for only $4.99. So they did get a lot of new clothes in for the entire family. I could just keep going on and on and on, so just know that you can find some great deals in their clothing department, and they go all the way up to 6X. Here is a bear trinket box for only $1.99. So all of this right here is from Five Below. This is a 4-ounce jar of the Pink Cloud by Hasbro for $2.99. How about this cute 20-ounce Garfield cup with chopsticks and the spoon, all for only $2.99. By Orb, they have these funky animals. They have a few different colors in the cats, pigs, frogs, and gorillas for only $4.44. And these feel like they have like sand in them, so you can stretch them and pose them, and then they gradually go back to their regular shape. So those are really nice. Couple of more down here to see what other colors they have. I really like the frog. They also have the Orb Easy Squeezy Jumbo Brainy for $5.99. That is a slow rising squishy. And right up here for $19.99 is this huge Orb Funky Bear and dog. This thing weighed a good, I don't know, maybe 8 pounds. Thing was heavy. If you like blind bags and blind boxes, they have these troll ones for only $1.99 by Hasbro. Next up, we have this 21-piece Mega Nail collection for only $5.99. They did have a few different sets, so I'm going to show you all of them. This is another 21-piece Hydrangea Garden Nail collection. And then they have another of the 21-piece Mega Nail collection. And again, these are all $5.99. Then they had this one with the brighter colors. And another set right here, which is the Petals Parade. And a 10-piece of Bluey lip and nail set for only $3.99. How about a box of 12 pairs of under-eye pads? 3 different ones. They have the Cucumber, Brightening, and Collagen, all for $2.99. That is 25 cents per pair. That is crazy. They also have this relaxing and nourishing self-heating over-eye hand and foot mask for only $2.99. Great deal for Mother's Day. They also have this different box of 12 pairs of under-eye eye pads, again for only $2.99. And again, that's only 25 cents a pair. That is insane. How about a 10-pack of face masks, a bundle by Natural Well for all skin types and tones for $3.99, and that's 40 cents per mask. Here we have a 20-ounce bottle of the Dove Peppermint Bark Body Wash for $5.99. And a 17-ounce bottle of the Olay Vitamin C Brightening Body Lotion for $4.99. That is a great deal because I use that and I paid $10 on Amazon. Here we have some of the Orbs Funky Erasers. They have it in blue, red, green, and orange. And these are $4.44. And then a 3-pack of the Ooze Cookie Goo in the green, blue, and pink for $4.44. Here we have a 3-in-1 wireless charging stand for the smartphones, Apple Watch, and AirPods. Normally $49.99, but at Ollie's, they have it for only $14.99. That's huge savings on that. Moving right along to this Madison York Sink Sponge Caddy for only $4.99 in the color gray. This is a DECOR kit, makes 1 crown by American Crafts for $1. So you get everything that you need. Great deal. Next up, we have this 6-panel adjustable hex bulb that fits right into the light socket. No wiring or installation. 3,000 luminous soft light for only $9.99. Retail for $21.99. And these are great. I have one up in my attic. I love it. Here is the Creative Options small rack system. Has a ruler on the very bottom for any kind of measurements, normally $34.99, and they had it for only $12.99. And make sure it is not broken if you pick one up. If you like to fish or know someone that does, they got a huge shipment of artificial bait and tackle boxes and fishing rods, so you might want to take a look on what they got. And a lot of the stuff is either 99 cents up to $4.99 besides the rods. Here is a 6-person Coleman tent for $49.99. And here we have a Dickies water and oil repellent zip vest, normally $19.99, but at Ollie's it's only $19.99. They also had the Stelton workwear suit for $69.99. Only about $10 off retail, but it all adds up, right? They also had a pair of the Sperry Top Cider Liner for only $1.99. And they had 2 different styles to choose from. By Eek Tools, these are some skinny chalk refills. Has 10 different colors, and these are only $1. Same with these. This is a 3-pack of the mica powder for resin, red, blue, and purple for $1. Here we have 34 cardstock sheets of 12 by 12 for $1.99. Some Ollie's has them for $1, some have them for $1.99. Next up, we have 3 different colors of these 12-piece plastic mixing bowls with lid by Phantom Chef. They have it in green, pink, and blue for only $7.99. There's also this 8-piece prep set by Loft and Ladle Kitchen for only $7.99, and that's everything you get in there. So that's a great deal, normally $12.44. Right up here, we have a 4-piece mixing bowl set by Social Chef for only $5.99, and they had it in pink, green, and brown, so there is a variety of colors. Then they had a set of 2 square extra large storage boxes here with the lids for only $2.49. And then a 10-pack of these 2-compartment meal prep food containers with lids. They are 34-ounce microwave, dishwasher, and freezer safe, all for only $4.99. And they also had 3 different colors of the Phantom Chef Dessert To Go container. Includes slice and serve utensil, 18 by 12 by 4 for only $9.99. And they had it in pink, blue, and cream. For $2.99, you can get this white divided bowl. Not sure if that's like for chips and dip. No label, no nothing. So that's what I'm guessing what it's for. This is pretty cool. This is a huge black metal bottle holder that hangs on the wall, and it holds 4 wine bottles for only $9.99, normally $38. So that was pretty cool for only $10. That would make a great wedding gift too. Moving right along to this huge box full of the Hemi Casa, I think that's what they're called, take and save food storage containers with lids. This set of 5 was $1.59. This 4-count is $2.79. Then they also had this size for $2.79, and they had so many of them. Here we have a 5-quart ceramic non-stick Dutch oven for $14.99. And a 5.5-quart cast iron Dutch oven by Hamilton Beach for $39.99, normally $59.99. So that's a good deal. And that thing was super heavy. There was also this Gibson Home one for $49.99. Up here is a pink Phantom Chef kettle for $12.99, normally $24.99. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a non-stick divided cookie sheet pan for $5.99. It's a 17.8 by 11.8. I've never seen anything like that before, and it was really heavy. I should have got one of those. Next, we have a 3-count of the Spa Scription Fruit Glow Lip Oil for only $2.99. An 8-count of the Scented Stitch Lip Balm for only $2.99. A 50-count box of 10 by 11.5 fresh dry facial towels by Global Beauty Care for $3.99. And that was in the blue box. And then down here, I noticed another one that's in a pink box, and it's also a 50 count for $3.99. Not sure what the difference is, but thought I would show you. There's 16-ounce bottles of the Hello mouthwash, and they had 3 different ones for only $2.99, normally $4.99. And a few different colors of these water bottles for only $2.99, or I should say spray bottles. I think they're the continuous spray ones, so they had a few different designs on those. Moving on to this 1-ounce tube of the acne treatment gel for $5.49. And a 4-pack of makeup facial wipes. They had 2 different sets to choose from, and each one was $3.29. So that's less than $1 a pack, so that's good. Next, we have this 16-ounce jar of the Onyx Professional Amber Escape Foaming Body Scrub for only $2.99, normally $6.97. That's a good brand. And a 14-ounce jar of the Onyx Bathhouse Watermelon Splash Foaming Body Scrub for only $1.99, normally $5.99. 16.2-ounce bottle of the Onyx Professional Amber Escape Foaming Body Wash for $2.99, normally $6.97. And a 33.4-ounce bottle of the Old Spice Bear Glove Body and Face Wash in Crisp Orchard Scent for only $5.99. And a 24-ounce bottle of the Old Spice Tea Sides of the Tough Body Wash for $4.99. 20-ounce bottle of the Dove Apple Caramel Crumble Nourishing Body Wash for $5.99. And a 22-ounce bottle of the Dial 3-in-1 Body, Hair, and Face Wash Amber Wood Scent for $6.99. Not quite sure on the brand of that, so I didn't write that information down. But this is a 30-ounce bottle of the body wash for silky soft skin for $5.99. And up next, we have a can of the Shockwave Volume Level 5 Mousse for $3.29, normally $8.99. Here's another phenomenal deal. This is a 576-piece set of the Project Life cards by American Crafts for only $1. And they had this 616-piece set of the Project Life as well for only $1, you guys. $1. That is crazy. Same with this. This was only $1. This was a trim and score device by American Crafts. So don't give up on looking for items from Joann Fabrics at Ollie's because they are still getting stuff in. So keep checking. Also had these clear stackable containers for $1. They have 5 of them in there. So those are nice. A 97 count of the multicolor alphabet stickers for $1. Those are pretty good size stickers as well. Thought I'd go ahead and go over by the books and just going to scan through some for you. You can always find some incredible deals on their books. A lot of them can be over $100 and they'll sell them for $10. This one was normally $50 and they had it for $9.99. And then this Pope Francis one they had for only $8.99. The Elvis one was only $9.99. And these always make such wonderful gifts too. The Queen Elizabeth for $12.99. And then for $5.99, you get the 50 albums that define 50 years of the trailblazing music. 3D street art off the walls for only $4.99. They did have a variety of different spiral-lined notebooks, all for only $2.99. You can never have enough of these laying around your house or even in your car or on your desk. This is the My Beautiful Journal for only $3.99. They had a few different ones of those. So just scanning through all the different ones for you. I thought these were kind of funny. These are the 1970s edition 52 Things to Do While You Poo. Normally $10. They have them for $1.99. They also had the Hunt the Dump, which is funny. Someone's like, "Where's Waldo?" I think they're funny. They also had the 1960s and the 1980s. And again, these are only $1.99. I think those would make funny gifts for any occasion, really. Up next, we have this nail decorating book and kit. Includes a full color book, 5 bottles of nail polish, all for only $7.99. This is my first look and find Winnie the Pooh book for only $4.99. Here you can customize your own reversible plant stand for only $2.99, normally $9.99. And then for $7.99, you can get this chrome plant stand. And then right behind there is a box of 2 black plant stands for $7.99. So yes, you get 2 for the price of 1. So that's a good deal. The next item is the Nelson Rainscapes Garden Watering Kit for only $19.99. We've been having a lot of rain here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, so no need for that right now. Next up, we have the Pleasant Hearth Fire Pit Extra Deep Fire Bowl. It's 27 by 27 by 25, normally $159.99, and Ollie's has it for only $79.99. Alrighty, everyone, that is the end of our Ollie's shopping trip, but don't worry, I am going to be heading to another Ollie's this weekend to see what else I can find, so be sure to check back for another Ollie's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really love to have you. Do you guys have any exciting plans for the weekend? Today is my wedding anniversary. My husband and I have been married for 13 years, but together for 22. So we're just going to hang out around the house and just relax. And, well, of course, maybe hit a store here and there. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, safe evening. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Keep smiling.